Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for having me back out. Excited to work through these breeding gilts and then kick it into the showmanship. What a great way to start the day with five purebred breeding gilts. I thought the quality was incredibly very very nice. I think you could have done a lot of different things in this class, and there's a lot of different types and kinds, and very. I thought all represented their breed very well. I'm going to keep the two Durocs out here to start us off. I'm going to start with the young lady. For me, it's the look up front, it's the shape, it's the look from the side. That one's huge backed, bold ribbed, comes at me square, leaves square, extremely tall fronted. For me, as a breeding gilt, I want to see him get out and move. This one, I think, has the chance to produce something incredible. I love the way she looks. I love the way she goes away. So a great place to start with that young lady. The young lady that comes next, another Duroc that has tons of power and tons of power. Love her feet and legs. Love the way she's designed. For me, it's just that rear leg. I want to get her a little wider going away from me. Stay wider at the base, and just get out and move with the shot, more flexibility. But one that I think could go into a breeding program and do a lot of good there. The young lady's York that comes next, extremely functional, sound, good-looking York that I think will go and just do her job in the crate. One that I think has a lot of bright future and can produce something. For me, it's that chest view coming at me. She gets a little wants to toe in and gets a little concave. Want to bolt her up, keep her square in their front, but very nice York. The spot that comes next, I told the young lady that's an incredible spot for where she is. I love tons about her, tons of shape, tons of power, extremely stout, big-legged. For me, it's just the days on feet. She gets outpowered by those top three, but one that I think has extremely bright future. One that for the spot breed gets out and moves, extremely powerful, huge back in him. Very nice spot. Young lady that rounds out the class, another one that can get out and move. She's sound, she's functional. One that I think can do a lot of good things, bred to the right boar. For me today, she just gets a little plainer. Would like to make her with more shape, more look, but I think one very nice spot to round us out. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Congratulations to this class of purebred gilts. First place with the purple ribbon, Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. Second with the purple ribbon, Darby Lober, Melba FFA. And third today with the blue, Lydia Thornton, Valley View 4-H. Coming in fourth with the blue, Kylie Thornton, Melba FFA. And in fifth, Savannah Stewart, Critters of Gold with the blue. Now in the ring is our first class of lightweight crossbreds. This is class number 2. We have Sophia Workman, Emma Hacker, Kate Thornton, and Kendra Osler. These market hogs breeding gilts weigh from 131 to 179.
I think another good class to start our breeding gilts off, and I think two pigs that bring a lot of good to the table. And for me, ultimately, I land on the red gilt. I think for this stage of the game, her maturity is in the right spot. She's not too heavy muscled. She's at a good point. She gets out and moves with comfort. She's got an awesome underline, awesome vulva. I think one that'll keep getting better and be able to do her job. Super big backs for this stage of the game. Good looking, great structured red gilt to start us off. The young lady that comes next, that's a sharp looking, awesome looking hog that she brings out. I think in terms of look, design, shape, is all very good. I got one problem with her at this stage of the game. I think she's a little exotic. I think you step behind her and she wants to get outside of herself a little bit, and that worries me for the weight she's at. But if you can keep that in her, I think one that's very nice, one that has the look, has the design, has the feet and legs. We just got to keep that hind leg in check as she gets bigger. The young man that comes next, good looking hog that has the structure, has the design, the look, the body shape. One that I just think needs more shape, more rib, more design, and better days on feed. I'd like to make her more extended in her front 1/3, but one that I think could keep getting better over time. Young lady that rounds us out, extremely green gilt, heavy muscled, tons of shape and look to her. One that I just think is a little greener for this stage of the game. One that I think would benefit for slowing her down and letting her grow slowly. One that I think could put more condition on her and keep getting better. But ultimately, I think she's just a little hair green today. Heavy muscled, but I like that gilt a lot to round us out. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Congratulations to class number 2, our lightweight crossbreds. First place with the purple ribbon, Kendra Osler, Crafty Critters. Coming in second with the purple, Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. In third with the blue, Kate Thornton, Valley View 4-H. And fourth with the blue, Sophie Workman, Crafty Critters. Class 3 will be entering the ring. This is our middleweight crossbreds. Weights 201 to 207 pounds. Hallie White, Joby Brunmeyer, Jonathan Fuller, and Waverly Millard. Okay, there's been a slight change. We're going to have class 4 before we do class 3. So class 4 is our middleweight crossbreds, another middleweight class. Hogs ranging from 212 to 236. Audrey Workman, Maya Malson, Carson Gentry, Akaya Taylor, and Jax Cleverly.
another good class of breeding gilts, and I'm ultimately land on the ladies' gilt in front of me. That's a heavy structured, big-legged gilt that moves across the ring with the most comfort in this class. She has an awesome look and design to her. I think she's one that could breed a lot of fun things to breed her to. Is she absolutely perfect? Absolutely not. As a breeding gilt, I'd like to see her go with a shot more comfort off both ends, but for me in this class, she wins relatively of her heavy structured, big-legged, good-looking design. The young lady that comes next, that's a heavy muscled gilt. For me, that one's just got to go better off her hind leg. I get a little worried about where she'll be at breeding age. One that I'm not sure how she will do in the crate, but as far as the second place, I felt like her muscle, her feet, legs, her design, her stoutness, ultimately what lands her in two. The young lady that comes next, another heavy muscled, extremely shaped, good looking gilt. For me, we just got to balance this one better from the side. She gets too big out of her hind leg, hip and hind leg, gets too big in her shoulder. I'd like to soften her up, make her more conditioned, give her more right to let her set to the proper weight. Young man that comes next, extremely wide built, sound structured gilt that he drives out. For me, it's just a maturity standpoint. I worry about where this one could be. I worry that this one's already reached her prime. One that I'm not positive how she'll grow and do in the crates, but a nice skill the young man brings out. The one that rounds the class, heavy muscled pig that has some look, has some design. One that just got to go better off her rear legs. One that needs more shape, more power to her to overcome the others. But let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Great job to our Class 4 middleweight crossbreds. First place with the purple ribbon, Maya Malson, Melba FFA. In second with the purple, Akaya Taylor, Napa FFA. Coming in third with the blue, Aubrey Workman, Meridian FFA. Fourth today was Carson Gentry, Dry Lake Livestock with the red. And receiving a red in fifth, Jax Cleverly, Dirty Boots 4-H. We're going to go back now to class number 3. These breeding hogs weigh 201 to 207 pounds. Hallie White, Joby Brunmeyer, Jonathan Fuller, and Waverly Millard.
Another good class of breeding gilts, and ultimately the young lady's gilt in front of me gets to start. That thing is an absolute good-looking, good structured, heavy structured look. I love her design, love her skull shape, the love where she is at this point of the game. Her body shape is ideal, one that I think young lady's got a very nice hog. Young lady that comes next, that's the more shape, more design up front, one that has a lot of boldness to her rib. For me, I just wish she was just a little softer on her rear too. Wish she was a little cleaner in that hamlin junction, but one that I think is very nice, the young lady. Young lady that comes next, extremely heavy muscle type of hog, good-footed type of hog. For me, she just gets too tight in her spine, needs to be loosened up to allow her to move up, to allow her to put her head up and get out and move with more comfort. The tight spine kind of throws off her balance, doesn't let her piece together quite as nice. Young man that comes next, extremely heavy muscle, big back kind of a hog, would like to just clean her up front, would like to change her head and skull shape, make her stouter from the ground up, but a nice gilt around the class. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
We're moving to our Class 5, our heavyweight crossbreds, weighing 252 to 280 pounds. Harper Burnett, Zoe Blackner, Hudson Burnett, and Cameron Montanez. The results of Class 3 middleweight crossbreds. First place with the purple ribbon, Waverly Millard, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. Second for that class with the purple, Hallie White, Dirty Boots 4-H. Coming in third with the blue, Joby Brunmeyer, Homedale FFA. And in fourth with the blue, Jonathan Fuller, Red Top Wranglers.
Another good class, and I think the young lady's all black gilt is ultimately where I land. I feel like as far as a shape and look and design, that's the one that I like the most. I love her, where her underline's at. Love her shape, her look. I think she gets out and move with some comfortability. Now, is she perfect? No, I'd like to air her up on her front legs, give her a shot more up on her toes. Love how big-footed she is. One that I think has the look, the design, one that I think is a good place to start. Young lady that comes next, extremely heavy muscle type of hog, extremely bold-bodied, bold-ribbed. Love her center body. For me, it's that going away view. She just got to be more secure setting down. I'd like to give her a shot more look, but one that I think is very nice in terms of a breeding gilt. Young lady that comes next with the white gilt, one that's extremely tall-shouldered, extremely shapeful. For me, we just got to shorten that one up a rib. She gets too long, a little flatter ribbed, more narrow than the others. I'd like to shorten her up, give her a shot more width, a shot more look and design to move her up any higher, but very nice pig. The young man that rounds out the class, heavy muscle type of hog that gets out and moves. For me, I got to see her pulled apart up high. Got to have more shape. Would like to see her softened up in her center body. One that needs to get out and move with more comfortability, but ultimately a good place to round out our class. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Congratulations to this Class 5 heavyweight crossbreds. First place with the purple ribbon, Harper Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. In second with the purple, Cameron Montanez, Belva FFA. With the blue in third, Zoe Blockner, Critters of Gold. And in fourth today with the red, Hudson Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. We are now going to have our runoff for our crossbred gilts. The class winner for Class 2 was Kendra Osler. The first place for Class 3, Waverly Millard. First place for Class 4, Maya Molson. And first place for Class 5, Harper Burnett.
You drove the 4 class winners out, and I think 4 that offer a lot of quality. I think each of them have a lot of good stuff to them. Each of them have their pros and cons, but you drive them out here, and I like a lot of them. I would be comfortable taking home and breeding all of these and seeing what I could do. There's a few of them out here that I think hit me really hard. I really like their design, their look, their overall package. There's a few out here that get me more excited from where they are at this stage of the game. So I won't take too long. I'll go ahead and select the reserve. It'll be this or the grand. It'll be this young lady in front of me.
Congratulations to Waverly Millard. We will now bring in the second place to Waverly, Hallie White.
I think for reserve, it gets a little more tricky because I think there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. I think there's two that are in contention. I think there's two that I think rivaled our grand champion. I think there's one out here that is super, love the look, the design, the heavy structured, gets out and move. Young lady skunk face pig will be reserve.
Congratulations to Maya Malson, our reserve crossbred. We will now move into our overall breeding gilt runoff. Representing the purebreds, first place was Emma Hacker, with second Darby Lober, and our crossbred, first place was Waverly Millard with our second Maya Malson.
You drop them out for the overall, and I think these four represent a lot of quality for their prospective breeds. Love the two big Durocs and what they could go do in a program. I think the crossbreds are at a point that they could go and do a lot of good as well for someone down the road. For me, you drop them down and it's preference. You get these four, and I wouldn't argue with you to go either way. I think there's a lot of good and a lot of pros and cons for all of them. I think each of them bring a lot of quality to the table. Ultimately, there's one in my mind that hit me the hardest and has continued to be out here and continue to move with comfort. Seems like she could go all day. Young Ladies Crossbred will be your grand.
Congratulations to Waverly Millard for our Grand Champion Breeding Guild recipient. Good job.
For your reserve, I think you could go both ways as well. I think it ultimately comes down to preference. And I'll be honest, the crossbred will be your reserve.
Congratulations to Maya Malson for our Reserve Champion Breeding Guild. Great job. Okay, we're going to have our first class of FFA showmen enter the ring. Natalie Thornton, Morgan Prilliman, Cam Davis, Josie Moore, Sawyer Watkins, Mara Milburn, Dane Still, Emma Hacker, Joby Brunmeyer, and Darby Lober.
good way to start out our adult showmanship, and I kind of threw a curveball at everybody. I went ahead and pinned 4 that I'll invite back for the grand drive. I wanted to keep their picks fresh, wanted to keep them in the ring for the grand drive. A few differences for the kids out here, just the momentum, keeping your head up, keeping them in front of me, keeping your pigs moving, give me the best looks at all times. But let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. Excited to see these 4 back.
The sale order is posted over by the sale office, so our market livestock exhibitors, you have 1 hour to review the sale order to make sure your name is on there and it is correct. So it is posted and ready to go. So please, all market exhibitors for all species, go view the sale order to make sure it is correct. We're moving into our second class of FFA Showman. In this class, we have Maya Malson, Cameron Montanez, Akaya Taylor, Hunter Doolin, Sophia Sanford, Kylie Thornton, Aubrey Workman, Hazel Costa, Olivia Hernandez, and Naomi Pollock. The results of Class 1, our first class of FFA Showmen, those receiving a gold ribbon will return for the FFA runoff. Receiving a gold, Morgan Prilliman, Melba FFA. A gold goes to Sawyer Watkins, Parma FFA. A gold to Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. And a gold to Darby Lober, Melba FFA. Our blue ribbon recipients, Natalie Thornton, CUNA FFA. Cam Davis, Homedale FFA. A purple ribbon went to Josie Moore, CUNA FFA. Red ribbons go to Mara Milburn, Marcine FFA, Dane Steele, CUNA FFA, and Joey Brunmeyer, Homedale FFA.
other than that, good job. Another good class of senior showmen. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I kept 4 back again. I'll see them in the grand drive. I thought in terms of intensity, keeping their pigs moving, give me the right looks. Liked a lot about those 4 that I brought back. Just some subtle differences in the ring that maybe didn't get these guys pinned. Want to keep these pigs in front of me, giving me the best angles, keeping them moving at all times. Some pigs out here wanted to be a little ornery, fighting with their owners, but other than that, I think very well done with everyone. Excited to see these 4 back. Let's give them a round of applause.
Okay, the results of Class 2 FFA Showman. The gold ribbon recipients will return for the runoff. Receiving a gold, Cameron Montanez, Melba FFA. A gold went to Sophia Sanford, Homedale FFA. Kylie Thornton, Melba FFA with a gold. And Hazel Costa, Middleton FFA with a gold. Receiving a purple, Maya Molson, Melba FFA. With a blue, Akaya Taylor, Nampa FFA. Another blue goes to Aubrey Workman, Meridian FFA. Red ribbon goes to Naomi Pollock, Homedale FFA. A red ribbon to Olivia Hernandez, Wilder FFA. And a red ribbon to Doolin Hunter at Valley View FFA. We're going to have our first class of novice showmen. These youngsters, it's their very, very, very first time showing these pigs in a showmanship class. We have 7, Russell Blackner, Jack Thornton, Dylan Shirley, Maddox Tucker, Ryder Shirley, Finley Watkins, and Amelia Doolin. Immediately following this novice class, we will have our FFA showmanship runoff. For those of us just joining us, a sale order is posted. It will be posted for another 45 minutes. So please go review the sale order to make sure that you are on there and all is good.
A good way to start out our novice division. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I kept 4 back that we'll see in the grand drive. I thought 4 kids that hit me hard out of the gate, kept their pigs in the middle, had the right placement, kept doing the little things very well. As far as these 3 out here driving, just little things like eye contact, keeping their pigs in the middle, driving the whole time. But I thought for where they are today, very impressive and got a bright future. So let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause.
The results from our first class of novice showmen, gold ribbon recipients will return. Jack Thornton, Rocky Mountain 4-H, Dylan Shirley, Valley View 4-H, Ryder Shirley, Valley View 4-H, and Finley Watkins, Cowpokes 4-H, all receiving golds. Blue with the purple, Amelia Doolin, Valley View 4-H, and blue ribbon winners, Russell Blackner, Critters of Gold, and Maddox Tucker, Red Top Wranglers. We're going to have our FFA Showman runoff. Representing Class 1, we have Morgan Prilliman and Sawyer Watkins. For Class 2, Emma Hacker and Darby Lober. Also, Class 1, Morgan Prilliman and I'm going to start over. For Class 1, we had Morgan Prilliman, Sawyer Watkins, Emma Hacker, and Darby Lober. For Class 2, Cameron Monades, Sophia Sanford, Kylie Thornton, and Hazel Costa.
good way to run our senior division, and I think 8 all happen to be girls. 8 girls that know how to drive a hog and could get after it in the show ring. I kept these 4 out here. I wanted to see them drive with a little bit more space. I wanted to see how they worked with more ring and how they handled their pigs breaking down on them because, quite frankly, it's hot. They've been driving for a long time. I think these 4 young ladies do a very, very nice job. There's some subtle differences. A few of the girls really nailed the entrance, nailed the little things. I hope all the younger kids are out here watching to see what I prefer. That gate is important, guys. You got to come out. You got to give me that first impression within 3 seconds. You got to make your mark, and I want to see you close the gate, but have your pig under control. And these 4 ladies did that very, very well. They came out, demanded my attention, had control of their pigs. There's a few of them in here that I think do just the little things a little bit better. They're out here giving me the good angles of their pigs, keeping their pigs moving at all times, doing a fantastic job of moving and giving their best looks of the pigs, handling their pigs very nicely. So let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I'll go select your grand and then your reserve and then 3 and 4 as well. So again, let's give them a round of applause when I'm picking them.
Congratulations! Our grand champion FFA showman is Kylie Thornton, Melba FFA. And the reserve champion FFA showman, Emma or Sophia? Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. Great job! Congratulations, you'll be in the round robin on Sunday, hopefully. Good job. We're going to move on to Class 5. Our novice, second class of novice showmen, these first-timers. Eileen Lucky, Mac Couches, Logan Sheets, Peyton Sheets, and Luke White. Okay, the placings for that FFA Showman runoff. After Grand and Reserve, third place went to Darby Lober, Melba FFA. Fourth, Morgan Prilliman, Melba FFA. Fifth, Cameron Montanez, Melba FFA. Sixth, Sophia Sanford, Homedale FFA. Seventh, Hazel Costa, Middleton FFA. And eighth, Sawyer Watkins, Parma FFA. What a great runoff.
Good class of novice showmen. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think they each do something good, and I'm going to invite the two back. I think as far as keeping their pig in front of me, keeping them moving, I feel like those two really excelled. So we'll see them back in the grand drive. Little things and differences from those three that I excused. As far as just keeping their pigs off the fence, keeping them in front of me, eye contact, little things. But I think all these kids have a bright future. So let's give them another round of applause.
Okay, the results of our second class of novice showmen, and the golds will return for the novice runoff. Receiving a gold, Eileen Lucky, Locust Grove Wranglers. A gold to Luke White, Dirty Boots 4-H. A blue goes to Logan Sheets, Clover Kids 4-H. Receiving a purple, Peyton Sheets, Clover Kids 4-H. And a red ribbon to Mac Couches, Red Top Wranglers. That concludes our novice classes. We will have the runoff after our first junior class. So in this class, we have Taya Sirkovich, Chloe Denlinger, Emery Kirk, Jalen Acuna, Hudson Burnett, Jacob Fuller, and Kate Thornton.
Another or a good way to start out our intermediates. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I'm going to go ahead and keep back 3 to see them in the grand drive. I thought 3 that did a very good job of catching my attention right away, keeping their pigs moving, giving me the best angles. The 4 that I'm excusing, just little things like keeping them in the middle, keeping them in front of me, eye contact, give me the best angles. Excited to see these 3 come back. Let's go ahead and give them one more round of applause.
Congratulations to this first class of junior exhibitors. The gold ribbon recipients will return for the runoff. Receiving a gold, Emery Kirk, Critters of Gold. A gold to Jalen Acuna, Dirty Boots 4-H. A gold, Cade Thornton, Valley View 4-H. Receiving a purple, Hudson Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. Blue ribbon to Taya Sirkovich, Dirty Boots 4-H. A red ribbon, Chloe Denlinger, Valley View 4-H. And a red to Jacob Fuller, Red Top Wranglers. We're now going to have our novice showman runoff. The top and reserve novice showmans will return later on for the overall grand champion junior showman runoff. Representing class number 1, Jack Thornton, Finley Watkins, Dylan Shirley, and Ryder Shirley. And representing class 2, Eileen Lucky and Luke White.
Let's go ahead and give this novice division a big round of applause. I think there's 6 individuals out here that did a very nice job of getting their hogs moving, driving, giving me the correct looks, their eye contact. They all did something very good, I feel like, for where they are today. They've got a bright, bright future. So kudos to these kids. They're awesome. They're working hard at it, doing the little things right, and that's really all that matters in this first year, first age division. There's a few of them out here that do a little bit better at just keeping their hogs with their heads up, moving them, giving me the correct intensity, the eye contact, coming out of the gate strong. I thought they, for where they're at, I thought they did a very nice job. I feel like they can compete with a lot of different kids. I'll go ahead and select your grand and reserve, and then 3 and 4 as well. And let's give them a big round of applause. These kids are awesome. They are keeping their pigs moving, which is impressive in the heat. So again, as I go pick them, let's give these kids a round of applause, and I'll go get your grand and reserve.
That was a fantastic class of novice showmen. Our champion novice showman is Jack Thornton, Rocky Mountain 4-H. And the reserve novice showman, Dylan Shirley, Valley View 4-H. So Jack and Dylan, you will return for the overall Grand Champion Junior runoff. Receiving third for novice showman, Ryder Shirley, Valley View 4-H. Fourth, Luke White, Dirty Boots 4-H. Fifth was Finley Watkins, Cowpokes. And sixth, Eileen Lucky, Locust Grove Wranglers. We're moving into our second class of junior showmen. This is class number 8, our last class of juniors. Harper Mariag, Connor Wallen, Billy Clark, Jonathan Fuller, Lane Hart, Olivia Arendt, and Paisley Denlinger.
Another good class at Showman. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. I'm going to invite these three and then that girl back. So 4 back. As far as the little details of showing their pigs right out of the gate, giving me the proper eye contact, holding their whips right, keeping their pigs in the middle. They all did a very nice job. The three that didn't quite make it, just little things, keeping your pigs in the middle, keep giving their heads up, giving me the good looks. But I think where they are today, I think they have a bright future. I think each of them could have a very good show career. So let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. Excited to see these 4 back.
Congratulations to that second class of junior showmen. The gold ribbon recipients will return for the runoff. Billy Clark, Canyon County Fair Livestock Program. Olivia Arendt, Dirty Boots 4-H Club with a gold. Paisley Denlinger, Valley View 4-H with a gold. And Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers with a gold. A purple recipient, Harper Matiag, Red Top Wranglers. Receiving blue, Jonathan Fuller, Red Top Wranglers. And Lane Hart, Red Top Wranglers. We're moving into our first class of intermediate showmen. We have Wyatt Arendt, Rose Fox, Tucker Sheets, Gabriel Hernandez, Lydia Thornton, Kendra Osler, and Harper Burnett. Sheep exhibitors, please check the wall for the sheep classes. There have been some changes. So sheep exhibitors, check the class schedule. There are some changes.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. Good class of intermediates. I'm going to invite three back. This is a little bit of a bigger division, so we'll invite those three young ladies back. I'm excited to see them in the drive. They do a lot of very nice things. As far as these four, a lot of them do each of their own things better. As far as just giving me the correct looks, I want them to act natural, be in the position that's most comfortable to you, be intense but look like you're here to have fun as well, be here to win. So just the little things like that. But again, let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. Excited to see these three back.
Okay, the results of Class 11, our first class of intermediate showmen. Once again, gold will return for the runoff. We have a gold ribbon going to Jackson Toll, Ranchers and Riders 4-H. A gold to Riata Higby, Saddle Tramps 4-H. And a gold to Ryan Shirley, Valley View 4-H.
No, that's class 9.
Oh, I'm announcing the wrong class. That was class 9. I need to back up. Let me redo this and we'll have those results in a minute. Thank you, Mallory. Okay, rewind. Class 9, our first class of intermediate showmen. The three gold ribbon recipients returning for the runoff. Lydia Thornton, Valley View 4-H. Kendra Osler, Crafty Critters. And Harper Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. Boy, we have a big audience for Crafty Critters out there today. Receiving a purple, Wyatt Arndt, Dirty Boots 4-H. A blue went to Rose Fox from Critters of Gold. Receiving a red, Tucker Sheets, Clover Kids 4-H. And a red ribbon to Gabriel Hernandez, Canyon County Fair Livestock Program. Now, Class 11, our second class of intermediate showmen. Okay, Valerie, keep me going. We have our junior runoff. I just want to keep getting ahead of myself. So, in this junior showmanship runoff, we have Cade Thornton, Emery Kirk, Jaylyn Acuna, Connor Wallen, Billy Clark, Olivia Arndt, and Paisley Denlinger.
let's go ahead and give these exhibitors another round of applause. I thought these were all individuals that did a very, very nice job driving these hogs, getting them moving, giving me the best angles. Incredibly talented individuals that I feel like have a bright future. You can tell these kids work at home and put in the effort. Showmanship's won at home. You got to work hard at it. Your skin and hair's got to be on point. Your pig's got to be out moving. It's not one the day of the show. It's not one yesterday. It's 1 month ago. You got to get out there in the barn every day and proving it. And I feel like these kids have been working hard. You can tell that they care about their projects and they're out here working with them. There's two individuals that sort up relatively easy in this class. I think they both do an incredibly good job. I love their intensity. I love their keeping them moving, giving me the right angles. Their pigs are not fighting them. They're handling everything very well. So I'll go ahead and select your grand and reserve. Again, let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. These kids are awesome, doing a great job.
Congratulations! The champion division junior showman is Emery Kirk with Critters of Gold. And our reserve junior for the junior division is Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Both Emery and Connor will return for Class 12 for the overall Grand Champion Junior Showmanship Runoff. Now we're going to move forward to Class 11, our second class of intermediate showmen. Zoe Blackner, Jimmy Clark, Jackson Toll, Riata Higby, Hallie Joe Rhodes, Nayeli Garcia, and Ryan Shirley. The continued placings for that junior showmanship runoff. Third went to Jalen Acuna from Dirty Boots. Fourth, Cade Thornton, Valley View 4-H. Fifth, Billy Clark, Canyon County Fair Livestock Program. Sixth, Olivia Arendt, Dirty Boots. And seventh, Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Nope. Seventh went to, I think, Paisley Dinlinger, Valley View 4-H. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I'm going to invite the two young ladies back. I liked a lot of what they did, and it'll be fun to see them in the grand drive. As far as these individuals out in the ring, there's just the subtle differences. A lot of their pigs just wanted to give out on them. This kid, awesome job at eye contact, keeping his pig in the middle. We just got to get his head up, keep his pig, give me the right angles, be natural, have fun, be competitive, but good class of intermediates. Let's give them another round of applause.
Okay, the results of Class 11 are intermediate second class. We have 2 receiving gold that will return for the runoff. Zoe Blackner, Critters of Gold, 4-H. And Riata Higby, Saddle Tramps, 4-H. 2 purple ribbon in that class. Jimmy Clark, Canyon County Fair Livestock Junior Program. And Ryan Shirley, Valley View 4-H. Our blue ribbon recipient, Hallie Joe Rhodes, Dirty Boots 4-H. Receiving reds, Jackson Toll, Ranchers and Riders 4-H. And Nayeli Garcia, Caveman Critters. We're now going to have the runoff for the overall Grand Champion Junior and Reserve Grand Champion Junior Showman. These individuals will have the opportunity to participate in the round robin on Sunday. Our champion novice showman was Jack Thornton from Rocky Mountain 4-H. And the reserve novice showman was Dylan Shirley from Valley View 4-H. For our junior showman, the champion was Emery Kirk, Critters of Gold. And the reserve was Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Good luck.
I won't take too long on my decision. I think it's a long time for these kids and pigs to be driving. But super awesome for these 4 to be out here, be competing for this. I mentioned it in their divisions. I thought they each earned it and each did something very well. There's 2 of them that I feel like are very advanced and could go compete against the seniors. I feel like they do the little things correct and have a very, very bright future. I think all 4 of these do something incredibly well. For these little kids to control their pigs for this long is extremely impressive. Shows that they're getting the work done at home and doing everything they're supposed to. So kudos to these kids. I'll pick your grand reserve 3rd and 4th, but let's give them a round of applause as I do so.
Congratulations. Our grand champion, junior showman, is Emery Kirk, Critters of Gold 4-H. And our reserve grand champion, junior showman, Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Make sure you go to the show office and RSVP for the round robin on Sunday. This is class number 13, our third class of intermediate showmen. We have Lily Boiselle, Carson Gentry, Zeno Still, Truett Tucker, Jax Cleverly, Eisen Sanchez, and Colson Kessler.
This kid will be a red. Well, yeah, 94. And then we'll go blue, and then the blue, 131 will be a blue. Let's go ahead and give this class another round of applause. I'm going to invite two young men back as far as intensity, keeping their pigs, giving me the right angles, keeping their pigs in the middle in front of me, giving the good looks. I thought those two did an exceptional job. As far as the little things go, those guys, just pigs got fighting on the gate. Got to get them off, get them showing. But let's give them all another round of applause. Excited to see these two back.
Congratulations to class number 13, our third class of intermediate showmen. Receiving gold, Carson Gentry, Dry Lake Livestock. Also receiving gold, Eisen Sanchez, Caveman Critters. A purple goes to Colson Kassler, Shooting Stars 4-H. With a blue, Jax Cleverly, Dirty Boots 4-H. A blue to Truett Tucker, Red Top Wranglers. A red ribbon to Lily Boiselle, Caveman Critters. And a red to Zeno Still, Caveman Critters. We have class 14, our fourth class of intermediate showmen in the ring. Lucy Knotts, Serenity Dinlinger, Allie Rose Stewart, Luke Boiselle, Sarah Beth Graham, Calden Scrimma, and Bobby Watkins.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think another good class, and I'm going to go ahead and keep the two back for the two young ladies. As far as intensity, giving me the right angles of their pigs. They do cover the basics very well, keeping them in the middle of the ring, keeping them fluent. Very good job by those two. Just some little things from these guys. Pigs just wanted to fight the gates on them. One kid just got a little too close to me, didn't give me the proper angles. And when we get to this stage, we got to keep their heads up. We got to give them the best looks. When you get a pig's head up, that's when he looks the best. We got to make sure we're working on that at home, keeping him, giving me the right angles. That's huge for Pig Showman. But let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. Excited to see these two young ladies back.
The results from class number 14, our fourth class of intermediate showmen. Receiving golds and returning for the runoff, Allie Rose Stewart, Critters of Gold. Sarah Beth Graham, Critters of Gold. Our purple ribbon recipient, Bobby Watkins, Cowpokes 4-H. Receiving a blue from Valley View 4-H, Serenity Dinlinger. Red ribbon, Lucy Knotts, Red Top Wranglers. Red ribbon to Luke Boiselle, Caveman Critters. And a red ribbon to Caden Scrimma, Caveman Critters. We are now on class number 15. This is our fifth class and final class of intermediate showmen. Krista Gregory, Emily Dornenball, Grant Thornton, Nico Seymour, Bo Brunmeyer, Gage Matiag, and Hallie White.
Another good class. Let's go ahead and give the exhibitors a round of applause. We're going to invite 4 back for the grand drive in this class. I thought 4 individuals that each earned it out here. They did a great job of keeping their hogs moving, keeping them in the middle, giving me the correct looks. So excited to see those 4 back. For the 3 that didn't make the cut, just got to keep the little things moving, head up, keep these pigs out in the open, keep them fluent. Don't want them bunchy, keep them walking. But other than that, they got the basics down. They're on track to be great showmen. So let's give them all a round of applause again.
Congratulations to this last class of intermediate showmen. We had 4 gold recipients. Krista Gregory, Locust Grove Wranglers. Grant Thornton, Rocky Mountain 4-H. Nico Seymour, Critters of Gold. And Hallie White, Dirty Boots 4-H. Receiving a purple, Bo Brunmeyer, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. A blue to Emily Dornenball, Middleton Wranglers. Red ribbon to Gage Matiag, Red Top Wranglers. This is class 16, our first class of senior showmen. McKenna Murray, Lucas Rhodes, Trig Lober, Clayton Costa, Jacob Wiersma, Arabella Armstrong, Sophie Workman, and Ella Dornenball.
Let's give these seniors a round of applause. I think a good way to start the senior division, I'm going to invite the four back in the pens. As far as give me the right angles, give me the looks, heads up, intensity, those four individuals did a great job. Just some little things on the ones that I didn't keep back. Just the pigs got to be out in the middle, keep them moving, give me the best looks. Be natural. I want you to come with some intensity, but also you got to do what's natural for you and look natural out here. Excited to see these four back. Again, let's give another round of applause.
Okay, the results of our Class 16, our first class of senior showmen. Receiving gold ribbons, McKenna Murray, Critters of Gold. Trig Lober, Primetime 4-H. Arabella Armstrong, Dead End Ranchers. And Sophia Workman, Crafty Critters. Receiving blues, Clayton Costa, Middleton Wranglers. And Ella Dornenball, Middleton Wranglers. A red ribbon goes to Lucas Rhodes, Dirty Boots 4-H. And Jacob Wiersma, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. We're now going to have our intermediate showmanship runoff. There are 13 according to my records in the runoff. We have Lydia Thornton and Kendra Osler, Harper Burnett, Zoe Blockner, Riata Higby, Carson Gentry, Eisen Sanchez, Allie Rose Stewart, Sarah Beth Graham, Krista Gregory, Grant Thornton, Nico Seymour, and Hallie White.
let's go ahead and give all these intermediates a big round of applause. Thank you for bearing with me. That was a lot of pigs to work through, but I felt like all of these kids deserved a chance to come back and prove it to themselves and prove it to me. I thought each and every one of the kids did something awesome. Very well done in the showman department. I thought these kids represented the intermediates very well. I think these 5 out here suit me very good. I think each of them brings something to the table that's important. I think each of them brings something to the table that's tough to do, that sorts themselves up. I think when you have these pigs out here driving for this long, it's all about work at home. It shows who's been working for months and getting it done, and I think these 5 individuals have done a great job. A couple things when you're in a ring with a lot of pigs, you got to create space for yourself, and that's what I was kind of looking for. I think there's 13 pigs in here. You got to find the gaps, you got to hit them, and you got to go fast. You got to stay out of the crowd, but also you got to give me the right looks, not get too bunched up. I feel like these 5 each did that. They found the holes and hit it. 5 found the gaps and went and took it. Took their chance to show their pig off to me without staying in the crowds. They're going the opposite direction of the flow. So greatly done by these 5. Again, I'm going to go select your grand and reserve. But these guys are awesome. I can go a lot of different directions. Comes down to a personal preference. But again, let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. Nicely done by all of them.
Congratulations. Our top intermediate showman, Allie Rose Stewart from Critters of Gold. And our reserve intermediate showman, Carson Gentry, Dry Lake Livestock. Great job. Both of you will return for the overall grand champion senior runoff. Class number 18, our second class of senior showmen. Micah Boisel, Levi Reese, Noah Wiersma, Zealand Cunningham, Priscilla Garcia, Waverly Millard, and Savannah Stewart. I'm going to give you the rundown for the intermediate showmanship. Third was Kendra Osler. Fourth, Harper Burnett. Fifth, Zoe Blackner. Sixth, Nico Seymour. Seventh, Lydia Thornton. Eighth, Krista Gregory. Ninth, Hallie White. 10th, Sarah Beth Graham. 11th, Riata Higby. 12, Grant Thornton. And 13th, Eisen Sanchez. What a tough class. Great job to all those intermediate showmen.
Another good class of seniors. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I'm going to go ahead and keep the three in the pen back for the grand drive. I felt like those three separated themselves in this particular drive. Did a lot of things very well, so excited to see them come back and compete for the overall. As far as the four out here, I just want to see them in the middle. Give me the right heads, the heads up look, more intensity, more natural. But other than that, great job. Let's give these exhibitors another round of applause.
Great job to this second class of senior showmen receiving gold ribbons. Levi Reese, Dry Lake Livestock. Waverly Millard, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. And Savannah Stewart, Critters of Gold. Purple ribbon goes to Micah Boiselle, Caveman Critters. Receiving a blue, Noah Wiersma, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. Red ribbons go to Zealand Cunningham, Red Top Wranglers, and Priscilla Garcia, Caveman Critters. We have one class of advanced seniors. Seth Millsaps, Luke Eager, Charlie Scrimma, Kara Dornenball, and Logan Reese.
Good class of advanced senior. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. I think there's two individuals out here that just separate themselves in the little things of getting their pigs, give me the right angles of their pigs, getting their heads up, holding the whip right, hitting the whip right. Just the little things that separate and make sure they're getting moving. I'll go ahead and select my grand and reserve, but let's give them a round of applause as I do so.
For advanced senior, the 2 gold ribbon recipients, Seth Millsaps and Logan Reese. They will return for the overall runoff. Receiving blue ribbons, Luke Eager, Middleton Wranglers, Charlie Scrimma, Caveman Critters, and Kara Dornenball, Middleton Wranglers. We're now having our senior runoff. These 2 top individuals will come back for the overall Grand Champion Senior Showmanship runoff. McKenna Murray, Trig Lober, Arabella Armstrong, Sophia Workman, Levi Reese, Waverly Millard, and Savannah Stewart.
I think a good way to round out our group of seniors. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause. I feel like these 7 individuals deserve to come back and compete for the overall. I think they each do something very, very well. I think each of them are fantastic showmen. It just comes down to the little details, and I think these 4 individuals do it very well. They are constantly giving me the best angles of their pigs. They did well on the entrance. The entrance is crucial, guys. I want you to come in. You got to give me 3 angles. You got to give me that chest view. Come at me. Don't be afraid to come at me. And then turn around. Give me a rear and a side. However you want to do it. You make that first initial impression last, and you'll stick in that class. I think there's 2 individuals, 2 or 3 that did that extremely well. I think there's 3 individuals that are in the running. I'll put the mic down. I'll go work them a little longer, and then I'll select your grand and reserve. But I think these 4 are incredible showmen. Got their pigs top notch. Work's done at home. So good job to these guys. Again, let's give them one more round of applause, and I'll go select your grand and reserve.
Congratulations, our top senior showman is Waverly Millard with the Canyon County Fair Livestock Program. And our reserve senior showman, Trick Lober, Primetime 4-H. We will now have our overall grand champion senior showman runoff. In that senior runoff, 3rd place was Savannah Stewart, 4th McKenna Murray, 5th Levi Reese, 6th Arabella Armstrong, and 7th Sophia Workman. For our overall grand champion senior runoff, these 2 individuals will represent Swine in the round robin on Sunday. Representing the intermediates will be Allie Rose Stewart and Carson Gentry. Representing the seniors, Waverly Millard and Trick Lober. And representing the advanced seniors, Seth Millsaps and Logan Reese.
I won't be too long. These pigs have been driving a long time, and quite frankly, I've seen these kids work and been able to see them come back a few times. So I know which ones hit me the hardest. I think these four do an excellent job of driving pigs. I think they each do something incredibly well. I think each of them brings something to the table that is tough to do, and that sets themselves apart. So kudos to these kids. These pigs have been driving for a long time, so that means they're working hard at home. That's impressive for them to be doing that for this long in this heat. I won't be too long. I'll go ahead and select your grand and reserve overalls. This is my last time on the mic, so I just want to thank everyone for having me out. Thank the fair committee. Let's give them a round of applause for how smooth this show ran. Again, I thank you for having me. The pigs are awesome. The kids are even better. Thanks for being such a good crowd, such a good host. I'll go select your grand and reserve.
Congratulations, our grand champion senior showman is Waverly Millard with the Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. And our reserve grand champion senior showman, Trick Lober, Primetime 4-H. Good luck in the round robin. Thank you so much to Dalton Williams, our judge out of Utah. We really appreciate the fine job you did. Let's give him a big round of applause. We hope that we get you back someday and you get to come. We really have enjoyed your judging, and thank you so much. Once again, thank you to Logan Thornton and Kayla Hernandez. They are working so hard behind the scenes, making sure this happens. And of course, our infamous Kirk Pudsley. Great job, Kirk. Thank you so much. Thank you from me and Mallory up here. Have a good fair.